Hi, this is Sunset Mushy, and this is going to be a sort of pick an element reading for if you haven't met somebody or maybe think you haven't met somebody. I say that because maybe you have, like who knows, anyone from the past could always come back and all that stuff, just like a TV show or a series, you're like, you never know which characters return. So this is for a future partner, soulmate, spouse. This was a requested reading. So the person said, and I'm not going to say their name because I don't know if I can give a shout out, but basically they said, what are they like? What are they going through? What are the circumstances of the meeting, perhaps? What they're attracted to, things like that. Well, if this is a future partner, soulmate, spouse, what they're attracted to is you. So there's that answer right there for all four elements out there. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing earth, fire, air, and then water signs. And there will be timestamps below, so go ahead and click that if you don't want to listen to these sort of explanations or descriptions. But basically, I just want to put it out there that anyone can resonate with these messages. For example, let's say you're like Earth sign. You only have Earth stuff in your whole horoscope chart, but you just really like water sign, or you feel like water sign anyways, then you can click that timestamp, and if those messages resonate, then the messages were meant for you. I believe all four of these messages could be meant all for one person, and meant for all of you guys, whatever you're drawn to. I'm just putting it this way to kind of help make it easier for you to kind of make choices or listen to messages that you feel guided to. Which is why, like, if you are an earth sign, chances are you'll watch the earth sign reading, and then chances are that reading would resonate. And if the messages don't resonate, that's totally okay. There's a lot of other videos out there. I'm feeling this reading, at the very least, is going to resonate with the person who requested the reading. I don't know which element that person is, but I trust whichever element. Maybe all, like, there will be bits of their energy in all four elements, just how there's energy from me in all elements, energy from all of you guys in all of these elements, in all these four different readings I'm going to be doing, is what I should be saying. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started pretty soon. Oh, I did want to say something to you, person that I want to shout out, but I don't know if I'm allowed to. But so a part of your comment, you said taking a peek at a future person for singles like me is interesting. And so I just wanted to let you know, or anyone who's interested know, for some reason, that I am also single. Surprise! And I only mentioned this because someone actually thought I was with my twin flame just because how I talk. I think that's just the way I am. I can talk about friends from the past, and then, but truth is, like, in the physical world, we're not really friends anymore, but like it's hard to tell because I feel so connected that the physical world to me, like the way I define my relationships is through the spiritual world more so than through the physical world. So it's like I'm not single, but I'm definitely single, like, and like you definitely need to have that physical world agreement and connection, with the person to consider, like, to like say you are not single, like you are in a relationship, like that's not up for just me alone to decide, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm definitely single. But with that being said, to you and anyone who's been wondering, if you're worried, like if you're listening to any messages on YouTube or on my channel and the thought crosses your mind where you're like, oh, I can't resonate with those messages, I'm single, and that message sounded like it was for someone who's not. I wanted to let you guys know, every single reading I've done on my channel, I have resonated with each reading to an extent, or if I go back and listen to it, I can feel how I can resonate with it. And so if any of my messages make it sound like you have to be a certain thing or certain way for it to resonate, please know that is not my intention. My intention is that any of these messages can resonate to anyone, any gender, any sexuality, which you guys of course probably get that because I say they a lot with the energies anyways, but this applies to all sorts of labels: single, like married, you know a person, you don't know the person, whatever the energy is. If I make it sound like you know this person, but you know you don't know this person, but you know this energy I'm talking about, you still of course resonate with the messages if they call out to you or if you're able to learn from it. So sometimes I'll get really specific. In some of my readings, I'll talk a lot about, for an example, I had a video recently about accepting your sexuality. And I did that because the messages that were resonating a lot, that's how I related and that's how I wanted to bring out the messages. But I also can see that if you hear those things, like let's say it's about confidence, but the confidence thing for me, though it's about sexuality, maybe the confidence thing for you is getting a video started for your YouTube channel. I'm literally just explaining like the exact situation that happened with that video and this person. But again, I will leave names anonymous and stuff. But yeah, basically the messages can resonate in any sort of way. So if I tunnel in on a specific type of message and I'm talking about accepting your sexuality, and you're hearing the energy I'm saying about, but you resonated not with accepting that, but accepting where you are in life, or accepting like, I need this, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like if you can relate, or not even about accepting something, but if it's like, oh, I have a difficulty starting up a business, and that's like way different from what I'm talking about. But is it? Because the energy resonates. So I just really wanted to clarify that. And I feel like I should clarify that a few more times in some of my other videos for if anyone's ever worrying about that sort of stuff. So yeah, I just want to let you know that if you've seen any of my videos before, person who left a comment about this video, that the messages can totally resonate for you. But yeah, I will definitely set the intention on this video, of course, to be about a future person, a future partner, soulmate, spouse energy. But it is possible that I might say you already know this person, and maybe I'll say you know this person in all four of these readings, all four of the elements, but you know that you haven't met the person. Then basically just like take all the messages and toss out the part of like knowing this person. Just trusting like, okay, this is their personality, but I don't know them yet. So just take that part of what I said out, if that makes sense. So I'm going to be very like conscious about that throughout this reading. So I'm going to finally get started. I'm going to put on some music. It's just going to be the same 11, 12 songs on this one playlist because I love these songs right now. So I might jam out and get distracted while I shuffle and stuff, but hope that's alright with you guys. I'm gonna get started. Woo! So over here is the earth signs. There we go. Yeah. Earth, fire, air, water. That's so familiar. Something that's got me wanting to know ya. I can't put my finger on it, but it feels like I've been here before. It's something about me that makes me wonder. I swear I met you, but you're a stranger. I can't put my finger on what it is, but I've been here before. Maybe it was me who brought you here. I should probably run away, but I stay right here. And I'll be a fool for you. Wow. Woo! I love this reading. Fool for you. And I'm just gonna flip out all the other cards so I can have more time to sing. Zodiacs now, remind me someone I once knew. Maybe I'm crazy, but it's hard to ignore you. I can't wrap my head around it, but it feels, oh, like I loved you before. Maybe it was me who brought you here. I should probably run away, but oh, right here, I'll be a fool for you. I love it myself when I pretend. I know this sounds like a thing to do. I love you time and time again. I love this reading. Oh, I just love love so much. It's not like something like super out of ordinary or anything, guys. Just want to give you a heads up. I'm just in this energy right now. I just need to pause real quick to, yeah, 1 second. Again. Okay, so, oh, and also in that moment of thinking, I got into pendulums, so I'm going to make a video in the future, but if you guys would like to let me know that does interest you too, please let me know, because, yeah, I'm going to be doing a sort of like, oh, how to read from a pendulum type of video. So if you guys are curious in that, let me know. You don't have to. That's just like for my own like curiosity, because like if you guys do, I'll be even more excited to be like, woo! Or if you have questions about it, then I can answer those questions during that video. I'm also going to be doing a Q&A again soon, if anyone's curious or interested. So yeah, also let me know if you're interested in that, and that'll inspire me to make that video even sooner. But I'll probably make all these videos today, because I finally got all my energies cleared and everything, so I feel pretty good. And that's not actually true. I'm still clearing out energies, but like, I'm back at it. I was kind of absent from YouTube for a couple days, but here I am. Okay, I'm really sorry it took forever. So, I will turn down the music to give you guys your reading. So we get the King of Swords, and so I think, so right off the bat, yeah, for some of you, this is about someone you already know, or if you don't know them, when you do, there is going to be a big imbalance. You guys are still balanced as you're both still quite connected. I feel this could be a twin flame connection. I mean, I feel all connections of love. I just call them all twin flame because I'm so in love with that. But, and all that I really mean by that doesn't mean you have to feel that way. It can, soulmate is the same strength of a connection, or all connections are strong. But like, soulmate, twin flame, when I say it, it's because the love that I feel like there's something about you and the other person that mirror and balance so well. I think that's a part of all good, all all relationships in general. There's always, and all connections, you know. By relationship, that means friendship, you know, mentor-student, everything. The thing that makes the connection strong is the balance and the reflections between one and the other individual, or between you and all individuals, you know, all connections. And so, when I call something a twin flame connection, I basically just mean it's a super strong connection, and you feel like they reflect you in such a way that it feels like your strengths and weaknesses are their weaknesses and strengths, or something like that, where you guys are so similar but also so different, but so similar. But there are differences on like all this stuff, but overall they really are just kind of more so labels at the end of the day. So I just want to mention all that and hope that you guys don't get led astray by me saying something is a connection when you feel or you know or you trust that it's something else. But for now, I'll just call it whatever I do end up calling it. Just keep that in mind. You can replace whatever I say with however you feel. So yeah, this connection, I feel, is actually working out in your favor, but you just don't feel that way yet. In the future, this person, you're gonna be ready for it. But basically what I'm getting from these messages, the Five of Wands is one of struggle and conflict, but I just felt this was one to come out reversed. And so Five of Wands reversed, I really feel this person, they are, when you meet them or when the situation comes up, they're going to be the kind of person who might go with the flow, but they're also like sharp and rational, so they don't wear their heart on their sleeve when you first meet them, and so you might be a little doubtful. You might meet them and you're just like kind of like busy and tired at this point. Like you kind of like feel this way maybe now. This is more so the present energy, and then you're gonna like meet this person and it's gonna kind of like sweep you off your feet to the point where like instead of being tired and working, you're going to be like sort of looking down, sort of sad, like sort of feeling like not confused a little bit, but like it's more so the energy I'm getting is like really just not sure of this opportunity. It's like because the other person won't be wearing their heart on their sleeve and like everything is going well, you might not pick up on the opportunity of love at first, because again there is some form of an imbalance. Because if there's imbalance within yourself, there's imbalance within another, and if there's balance within yourself, then there's balance within another. That's really what I'm getting towards the end of this reading. We get Justice in the middle, and then we get the Two of Swords, which is a very balanced type of energy. So I see that while they might not be as, they're open in a way, but more with their mind and more with their passions, what they're willing to do with you. Maybe you guys hang out, maybe you go see a movie, maybe you're just talking and you're on a bus or something and you just have a good conversation. So I think in your heart, what you know you deserve in the material world is someone who can be much more open than this. They're open in certain ways, but you feel, you know and trust you deserve someone who's as open as you. And so with this indecision, I feel that you really kind of know what choice to make eventually. With Justice, you're going to go with what you feel is right. You're going to make that decision, I feel, of love. And that's when the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Rods come in. So the Wheel of Fortune is like being in this cycle that finally completes. It's a card of destiny. So I'm hearing this energy that they're like, it's funny, I'm picking up the energy that it's almost like the problem is that there's nothing wrong. And so these energies balance out, and your confusion balances out more than anything, and you will be ready and accepting and like feeling good about yourself and independent for this love, to the point where you're like a siren calling in love because you're so in love with yourself and where you're at. You're so at a good place. You found a way to pick up that cup, that opportunity for yourself, and like same with this energy. You know, both these beginning energies, you're so drained, so tired, and like feel it looks like you're doing this alone. But at the end of this energy, I'm seeing you're not alone. You've got friendship and energy and support all this way. Yeah, to the point where like you'll be radiating in that energy. So yeah, and I feel after that stuff is where the King of Cups and the Knight of Wands comes in. Someone I'm seeing coming in with an offer of love with cups. So this king, this person that you met, I see that they go on their own journey of growth and opening more up. To me, for earth signs out there, the main thing with this whole relationship, that this person that you'll meet or have met already, the whole challenge is just more growth, more self-acceptance, opening up, things of this type of nature. I don't feel a whole lot of like real challenges standing between you two. That's the energy I get. Can ask Spirit, is there any challenging energy? What's some challenges in this whole connection, Spirit? Judgment, and Four of Pentacles, opening up. That's so funny. This is literally about opening up. So the judgment call of doing what's best for yourself, and and believing that you deserve good things. So it really is more of a self thing. In terms of what might meeting look like, is that one of the questions? Yeah, circumstances of the meeting. What are some circumstances of the meeting? So what they're going through right now is working on going through the flow, is what I'm seeing. I see they're trying to finish a cycle, by the way. Circumstances of meeting. Oh my gosh, it's going to be like love. For some of you, it might feel love at first sight sort of deal. This is my indicator for a twin flame connection. But so with that, the circumstances of meeting, you might meet through a series of events that led up to that moment where you're like, if I did anything different in the past, I would not have met this person. That is every moment in your life, you know, like right now, if you change anything you did, let's say 3 days ago, maybe you would have never found this video. If you ate, I don't know, toast instead of cereal, which sounds like really like, how could that be? But it's like, quite honestly, you change one thing and everything changes for the future. So it's really going to be a series of events that led you up to meeting this person, or if you've already met them, chances are you might see after meeting them that in almost any other way, you just don't know how you would have met this person again, ever, really. Sort of energy is what I'm getting. That's how I feel with my connection. We were literally in one class, one mutual class, and he would have never taken any other classes that I was going to be taking in the future because our majors were different. So like that was just true. And the only reason I took this class, I was actually wanting to take it years later, and it was because of a class before, and that class before was only because of a trip in like February of 2017. So like it all, you know, everything connects. Your whole story connects. So the moment is going to feel, honestly, I feel like you might not even realize how magical the moment is until a little bit later, until the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Wands. Once you're feeling good about it, that's when it's going to click that everything has been up to this moment. Any moment of conflict in your life is not. It's actually a part of building you up to this to this situation, to this meeting, this union, all that sort of stuff. So that's what I'm getting for Earth signs. Oh, there are some more questions. What are they attracted to? Again, you. I think they're attracted to your energy. They're attracted to your confidence, to your ability to go forward and have a fun time, to be serious but also relaxed, like committed but also like okay with where you're at. All that type of energy is what I'm getting with these two cards down here. It's you. You attract everything into your life. So anything in your life, something that all those things in your life is attracted to, is you. Yeah. Let me see if I hopefully answered most of that. I hope that answered those questions. I'll try to go more with the questions in the next reading. Okay. Hope this message has resonated. Sending love and light. Talk to you either in more of these or maybe not. Peace out. Okay, so this is for fire signs. Woo, fire. Alright. Fire signs. Future person. What are they like? I'm going to go with the questions this time. What are they like? What is future person for you fire signs out there like? And again, you might know this person, you might not, but right now they are like, okay, the future person is someone, Two of Swords, Five of Cups, and Ace of Wands. This is someone who wants a new beginning. This future person is someone who is indecisive right now about making a decision, who is in a lot of their emotions right now. The more lower vibration emotions, I would say, where they can't see all of the good that is going to come from this loss that they're experiencing, but they do want a new beginning, but they need to clear through that energy. It's kind of like, do they want to stay stuck and sad, or do they want to make a decision and move forward? So that is what this person is like right now. This person is going to feel, you guys, what they're like is a deep reflection of you. You and this person are a very powerful bond. 10 of Pentacles. You remind them of home. They remind you of home. You feel each other's energies. Perhaps you felt their energy ever since you've existed. Maybe you just don't know it. Maybe you just haven't remembered until you'll meet this person, or perhaps you have met this person. The Hanged Man over here, maybe you haven't. Let me see. Fire. This energy I'm tapping into, Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. I really do feel that you guys have met this person, but again, that does not have to resonate in that aspect. Like, you don't have to have met them. I don't know how these ones ended up reversed. The High Priestess, the Devil, Justice. Intuitively, if you do know this person, when I said all this, you already know who it is, who I'm talking about intuitively with the High Priestess. The Devil, I see this as a positive energy that you feel connected to them, almost stuck. So you're trying to get a message that it's like something else, but Justice kind of prevails and shows, nope, it's who you're thinking of as the High Priestess. 8 of Swords, yeah, stuck. You're feeling stuck mentally with this energy. That is very much like the 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords is like, you gotta make a decision. 8 of Swords is like, you should have made a decision a long time ago. Honestly, is the energy I'm getting from this. And the Queen of Pentacles, the connection is a very nurturing energy. So, for you fire signs, this person almost feels like a mom, feels like a nurturing energy, someone who's like going to be there for you, someone who you can see cares about all the memories and moments built together. And so I think that really gets in your head, whether that's for past issues with your own, like mom, or some other energy that's nurturing in the past, something that's like keeping you stuck with wanting to make a decision. I think you're scared that they might be like this, but they are different. They are something new. So you're perhaps worrying this person. There's so much you're trusting, but you're so afraid of things that you've experienced from the past coming up this time around. But I think you know this is different. You know it as the High Priestess. You do know this person is different. That's really like the huge message I'm getting. So that's what they're like, and I guess, yeah, that's what they're like to you. What are they going through? Well, they're going through some loss, some pain. They're going through some indecision. They seem to be going through a lot of this regarding you. Let's see. 6 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. I think there is a big imbalance because I feel it has to do with the material world. So what are they going through? They're a bit stuck. I'm actually hearing these aren't really reversed, but rather, so I feel with this watery energy, they could be a water sign just because, I don't know, I feel like water, fire, that's just cool. But as water sign, or as water, it's all about feelings and balance with the 6. Like the 6 and the 8 are both very balanced energies is what I'm seeing from this. I think the reason it came out reversed is because sometimes I see the 8 of Cups as a very imbalanced 8 cups where some are filled with certain things. But with it reversed, I'm seeing it's more like this person is trying to keep balancing the emotions in the cups they already have. They're not trying to step away from these 8 cups. They are trying to constantly, they work on the balancing, and then when this balances, they can refill these 8 cups, if you get what I'm saying. So this person for you guys is, what they are going through is they are working on balancing their emotions out, and this is regarding how they feel about where they're at. This is about having to learn lessons about themselves, and this is about avoiding creating situations where loss can happen. Something they do a lot because they can get carried away and really see the magic in everything. This is the energy I'm seeing. I'm resonating with this because I'm a water sign. Again, I don't know how these came out, but these are the other energies, what they're going through. They are trying to go forward with their passions. They are trying to do what's best for themselves, and they are trying to leave a past behind. They are trying to move away from a past situation, past thought process. I do see this as moving away from their living situation. For some, this is for me. I'm getting into water energy because of these cups here, but again, this doesn't necessarily mean the person that you're going to meet or have met or have known is a water sign. This just kind of is a reflection of their energies, and I'm resonating with it because water came up. So, yeah, that's the energy I get. Let's see. Circumstances of the meeting. So, it's tricky because I really do feel you've already met, but let's see. What are the circumstances of the meeting? The Tower. You met them and everything changed. Or when you meet them, everything is going to change. Something about your previous lifestyle just comes tumbling down. It just doesn't work anymore. Suddenly things become a challenge is what I see. Certain signs and synchronicities, I see this honestly, these wands as like things in life happening, and then there's just you just trying to like not get knocked down, and you're not trying to like fight per se, but you're trying to defend yourself. But by doing that, you're in a sense fighting because now you're in the battle, you know what I mean? And so this is the circumstances of meeting. It's gonna just be a game changer is what I'm hearing. A lot of synchronicities are gonna come up for you guys out there. The Hangman came out again, so I feel a lot of time will pass throughout this journey. This is a long journey, it feels, especially with that being like a 4. The Queen of Pentacles, one of a lot of built-up memories. So, quite honestly, for many of you out there, you have met this person, but I shouldn't have said quite honestly, because it doesn't have to be that way, but it's really what I'm feeling. The Moon reversed, yeah, I'm really getting it. Yeah, it's like, this isn't a mystery, this isn't a surprise, this is someone you know. Wheel of Fortune, You've been with this person a long time. If it's not this lifetime, if you really haven't met this person in your 3D life, this is talking about the connection, the energy. So, in other words, this would be a soulmate or a twin flame, or anything like that. But we've all been here for eternity. So anyone you meet, even if you don't feel that strong connection, technically, we still share that. But yeah, I don't mean to confuse you guys with any of that. So, I think what they are attracted to, because this is the last question, is stability. They are attracted to stability. They are attracted to earth energy, earthly energy, things like that, things that are tangible. So this is stuff that they are attracted to, but this is in terms of giving. With the Star, let me just, and the 4 of Swords. It's, so with the earthly energy, they're attracted to giving and receiving. They're attracted to showing their love through big gestures, I would say. The Wheel of Fortune and the Star, they, I feel, are a big believer in destiny. Yeah. This is the energy I get for what they're attracted to. They're attracted to love. I don't know. And all these 4 elements, they're attracted to you every time, you know? Question of who, your future partner, soulmate, spouse, who are they attracted to? What are they attracted to? It's always whatever stuff is in your life, that's for sure. Yeah. Alright, so that's fire signs. Gonna get into air signs. Hope I have enough time for all this. I'll try to go a little faster with these ones and just answer the questions. Okay, so for air signs, what are they like? I'm gonna go with one card. Air signs, what are they like? They are very strong. They are a survivor. This person you're thinking of is someone who's gone through a lot. I lied. I'm gonna pull 2 cards. And they are healing. What they are like. What are some messages that go with this? They are someone who, if you know how to respect their own space and boundaries, that they will peacefully be in the same place with you. But if you're going to interfere with their peace and harmony, they are going to shy away within their own roots and within their own strength. They are someone who's a very hard worker. They can get very dedicated into whatever things they're passionate about, whatever they put their work and effort into and their love into. So this is a person who I feel has, they're like someone who can really get into the work habit of something and really commit, really stay grounded in a lot of situations, even though they need to heal more, as we all need to keep healing. So that's what they're like. What are they going through? Let's see. What are they going through? So this is regarding what do they need to heal about? What are they going through? They're going through a spiritual journey, a spiritual awakening of some sort, learning certain things. They're a little bit surprised. Since this is a connective energy now, I feel you are too. This is someone suddenly you're like connecting with and you're like, wow, this has never happened before sort of thing. This is new, you know. And this is about, this connection. So for you, some of you, this can feel like a twin flame, soulmate. I think for all of you, this is future love. Like, let's be real. Whenever we're thinking future love, it feels like that, you know? Yes, this song. What's electric? More than 2 lovers, right? Now, and here we go. That the divine masculine is over here again. So this, I really feel, signifies twin flame. So what they're going through is this journey with you. So stuff you're going through, they're going through some version of that is reflected in a very interesting way. I'll pull one more clarifier on that. It's about this new beginning. They're going through a lot of new stuff. They haven't experienced all this. If they met you recently, or if you haven't met yet, when you guys do, that is going to be very new to both of you, I feel. So this is also the questions on circumstances of the meeting. It's just someone new. So Spirit, what are some circumstances of this meeting? I feel the circumstances, you were both kind of off on your own as the hermit, learning. This spiritual journey has been in process for a long time, of course. We've all been on a spiritual journey forever, you know, but really alone. So, you know, you were both kind of just soul searching, trying to find yourselves. And suddenly it was like through yourself and your own fulfillment, you like found the manifestation of your dreams in reality. You kind of saw living proof that your dreams and how you feel about yourself reflect into the material world and manifest in the material world and get attracted to you. So it feels like all of your dreams came true with this person. 10 of Pentacles, someone that you feel right at home with. You feel like you're at home. It's a new feeling. It's hard to explain, but you know how your body feels, your passion for this person, you just know. So that's the circumstances of meeting. You met them at just the right time, at just the time in your life where you really were on your own and healing yourself and getting to know yourself and what you truly want in this world, and realizing all your dreams and stuff can very well come true, and you can do that for yourself, by yourself, because you're not really alone. You're always connected. You've always got family. You're never alone. So you know that energy is always forever supporting